Stephen Shields Radio Show.
This podcast tonight on the Stephen Shields Radio Show, basically talking about the future of the Australian economy as well. And is the Australian economy weak at this time? Clearly that Anthony Albanese hasn't fulfilled his duties as the Australian Prime Minister. Okay. Obviously, always got a problem. As you know, that, the economy is, something that I've started to take more serious as I've gotten older. I'll be 31 years old this year. That's the issues that's happening. Economic-wise, about Medicare, apparently even still, I don't know, the rebate. I don't know, not keeping up with inflation. Okay. So that's the problem that's happening right now. I'll keep saying it that this is why it's important to support small businesses. Okay. Obviously, problems with the Min's government as well. Certain issues going on. But, I feel that just I guess when you have times of hard times in the economy, okay, I feel, well, do these hard times make us stronger? Okay. Now, look at hard times like this. Daniel Ricciardo as well. As you know, I'm a huge Formula One fan. Great Formula One driver. He's going through some tough times in Formula One, and the media's pressuring. A lot of media pressure with the press involved in professional sport. Kylie Minogue drops awful news on Daniel Ricciardo, quote, Daily Telegraph, quote. Apparently Kylie Minogue says her love for Daniel Ricciardo is pure after the pop queen signalled the end of the line for her fellow Aussie, quote, Daily Telegraph, quote. Look, Daniel Ricciardo has done very, very well, in my opinion. He's been at a high level in Formula One. Um, and whenever you're at a high level for such a long time, okay, obviously it's not an easy sport to remain. Again, there's usually backstage politics that are going on in car racing. But yeah, it's hopefully you could stay in the Formula One. It's the thing is a lot of when you get a lot of the media press in the cricket, the footy. Well, we'll talk about footy. We'll talk about the Josh Addo-Carr situation as well because I don't know what's going to happen about it. You get a lot of negative press out there. Okay. The problem it does, it can be very distracting. Now, I know a lot of professional athletes don't pay attention to what's been written in the papers because you wouldn't want to. It's going to throw you off. I mean, you know, every time you play, someone's going to write something negative about you. It's only when it gets personal that's the problem. Yeah, I mean, nowadays, if you listen, I was listening to some audiobooks on Audible, and yeah, it's interesting. Good old days where there used to be a lot of partying going on in Formula One. They used to have a huge salary cap. Plus, they had tobacco sponsors. Marlboro was a big sponsor in car racing. So they had a lot of cash to spend on their cars. Plus, the rules were a bit more relaxed back then about, I think, they could use, they had two cars. They had their practice car plus their racing one. So if one failed, they could jump in the practice one and go. Obviously, I mean, Formula One's changing every year. They're always adding something, some rules. I mean, Halo's done such a great job. It looks really good, the Halo. Actually, much more, safer to have. I mean, the cars are getting faster. And yeah, drivers are pushing it to the limit. Obviously, the track of Singapore is only one little bump away from your race being ruined or your practice being ruined because you just break your front wing or there's damage or whatever, the humidity in the air. I know they changed the track a bit more and made it I think they made it a bit more easier for the drivers. Yeah, but if you can get a good on Lando Norris for winning, good work, Max Verstappen, second place. Red Bull's doing very well. They're a great team, such a brilliant team. Red Bull and McLaren. Then you got Mercedes as well. So no, it's just the team owners that end up investing in a Formula One team, unless you're Red Bull or you're a big brand like McLaren or Mercedes, where they've got a lot of money. And the problem is, when you're a small team and you crash the car too much, or you're not winning enough, right? Especially if a driver. has the car as a write off, then you're costing the team. It costs the team owner money to repair and get new parts. So it's a huge risk in who they take, and it's like they only got 2 seats available. And even the Formula Two, not all of the drivers in Formula Two, and I think it's down, make it to Formula One because it's so elite. It is so competitive. A lot of, I would say, Daniel Ricciardo, he may end up going down to F2. Um, that happens. Obviously, if not performing, it's nothing personal. Well, yeah, I mean, this is sport these days, of course. This is sports. But other than that, the ACCC has taken Woolworths and Coles to court because they were misleading the people about price drop claims. Now, this is what pissed me off last year when Red Bull and all that, what you pay for your goods and services started to get overpriced. So all I can just say is if people can just shop around and just find the best deal you can, and well, good on the ACCC for standing up for the public and investigating Coles and Woolworths and these woke CEOs. There's down promotion. That's a marketing strategy as well. It can be thing. Yes, I will agree. That if suppliers did put the cost up, yes, they can, but not to the point where they were price gouging. Now, I'm quoting from the Daily Telegraph online, an Oreo family pack, 370 grams from Woolworths. It was $3.50 in January 2001 to October 2022. Then as inflation slowly crept in, it went up to $5 in November 22. And then they decided to decrease it to $4.50 of December 2022. That was the increase between October 2022 and December 2022. So you wonder why there's a lot of retail theft going on too, because if prices get too high, people will start, unfortunately, and that costs a lot of the retail industry money because then prices get too high. So that's, I mean, what can I say? Now, Strepsils, throat lozenges, honey and lemon, 16-pack. From January 2021 to October 2022, it was $5.50. Then October 2022 went up to $7. By the way, the Oreo family pack went up by 29% profit. And by November 2022, the Strepsils went down $1 to $6 for a pack of Strepsils, and that went up by 9%. Yeah, so I really start to piss me off when they want to start price gouging Coca-Cola because they know and using misleading marketing tactics, which pisses a lot of people off. Yeah, it's Yeah, a lot of people are sick and tired of these corporations making huge profits out of us people. Uh, yeah, it's just not good, isn't it? Um, but this is the current world that we're living in now as well. Uh, so that's the problem we've got. It's just gets to the point where these huge corporations, yeah, just basically stealing your hard-earned money, and that's the problem we've got right now. I've seen a lot of things in these last, 2 years that have happened. I've seen the world change a lot, changes in politics as well. But yeah, it's just one of those issues that we just got to keep going, I guess, during hard times. I keep talking a lot about hard times on this show. Um, yeah, because we all go through it at some stage. Um, but I guess you just got to take one day at a time, I guess. It was interesting. There was boxer Michael Zarafa's brother Jason has apparently avoided conviction after punching Tommy Brown's trainer Tommy Mercury. Now I don't understand how this ends up happening in a boxing match. Um, when the trainers decide to get into a brawl. Um, yeah, that to me is just I don't know. I don't understand it at all. Um, so that's yeah, that's the problem that is happening now. Well, but all I can say is, yeah, just concentrate on the things that you do want. Um, because to me, I feel that every day is basically a new day. I always feel that for me that every year is something if you have New Year's resolutions as well. But yeah, it's just how it is. So yeah, who knows what no one basically knows what the future holds for us. I was listening to one of 50 Cent's books on Audible, and I do want to talk a bit about the future and how we can't be fortune tellers. I think he was shot at least 9 times, and he basically actually saw death and had a near death experience before being revitalized. Okay. Um, yeah, it's the point I'm making where no one knows when our time is up. You can't basically you can't be fearful of the what if and the fortune telling. I've been there too when we have we go through times of self doubt as well. But yeah, no, it's when self doubt just keeps creeping in, and that can really throw us off what we want to do. Yeah, that's just how it is. Now, I did want to say about, as you know, I do talk a lot about airline companies. Okay. Um, Virgin Australia apparently is going to let pets on the plane. Um, yeah, look, I don't mind pets traveling, and how the airlines are going to accommodate for that. So we'll wait and see. Um, but I guess if it's going to change how uh, the future of airline travel, well, you never know how it's going to play out. And so that's yeah, I mean, pets on the plane, who knows? Cats, dogs on the planes, traveling. It's worth trying it out. Um, so that's yeah. That's one of those issues that we have today. No, but really enjoy being able to be on the show today as well, and just do a quick podcast tonight as well, which is great. Everyone, I was so disappointed at the Paris Olympics, and Reagan, the Aussie breakdancer who, I don't know what happened, and I was very disappointed in the Paris Olympics and was disgusted in it all, and it was just shit to watch it, and I feel that it was just a slap into the face, and the Paris Olympics just was not about the Olympic Games. It just become like another way to get PC culture, like a man competing against a woman in a boxing ring. It's just not. I was just pissed off with that. Um, I was just very, 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 very upset with it as well. It's just, it was not. It was not about the Olympics. Apparently, new laws coming in. New South Wales about tenants having the right to have pets in their house without the landlord putting their rent up and adding extra fee. I mean, it is good that that they can help people with pets and help people find a roof over their head as well. But yeah, no, that's just great, eh? Really good. Um, yeah, it's basically what I could say from this episode today on this show is none of us know our future. Um, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But now I just try and stay in the present moment as long as I can. And honestly, it's just about yeah, I guess finding what you enjoy and just forgetting about all this crap going on. So, yeah. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Please subscribe. I publish new shows, podcasts, whatever you want to call them, every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. Bye for now, guys. Bye.